Ever wondered what the most unique animals on this planet are? Well, wonder no more. In the next 10 minutes, we're going on an extraordinary journey to explore the top 10 most unique animals in our world. These aren't your everyday cats and dogs, oh no. We're talking about creatures that stand out from the crowd, animals that make you do a double take. They might have physical attributes that seem out of a fantasy novel, behaviors that leave scientists scratching their heads, or live in habitats that are almost otherworldly. Imagine a creature that can survive the vacuum of space, or an amphibian that can regrow its own limbs. What about a mammal that lays eggs, or a primate with a nose that would make Pinocchio jealous? These are just a few hints of the incredible wildlife we're about to explore. Ready to embark on this journey of discovery? Let's start the countdown with number 10. At number 10 we have the tardigrade, also known as the water bear. This tiny yet mighty creature is truly one of a kind. It's smaller than a millimeter, but don't let its size fool you. The tardigrade is one of the most resilient creatures on the planet. Imagine this. A tardigrade can survive in the most extreme conditions that would be deadly to almost all other life forms. They can endure temperatures as low as -272 degrees Celsius, and as high as 150 degrees. They can withstand pressures 6 times greater than those found in the deepest ocean trenches, and can even survive in the vacuum of outer space. These little warriors can also go without food or water for more than 30 years, drying out to the point where they are 10% or less water, only to rehydrate, forage, and reproduce. Talk about tough, right? But the next animal on our list is just as fascinating. Coming in at number 9, meet the axolotl, the Mexican walking fish. Now before you get confused, the axolotl isn't a fish at all. It's an amphibian, and an extraordinary one at that. What sets the axolotl apart from most creatures on Earth is its incredible regenerative ability. Imagine losing a limb and then, just like that, growing it back. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, for the axolotl, it's just another Tuesday. This remarkable creature can regenerate not just its limbs but also its heart, spinal cord, and even its brain without any scarring. Imagine the possibilities if we could harness this power for human medicine. We're talking about a world without amputations where severe injuries could be healed completely. Truly, the axolotl is a small creature with a big superpower, quite the superhero, isn't it? But wait till you meet our number 8. At number 8 we have the thorny devil, a master of survival. This reptilian marvel, native to Australia, is the epitome of adaptation. The thorny devil, with its spiky exterior, looks as if it jumped straight out of a science fiction movie. But this unique appearance serves a practical purpose. The thorny devil's spines are not just for show or defense, they serve as a network of channels for water collection. Rain, dew, or even moisture from the sand, it all gets directed right into the creature's mouth. Imagine being able to drink a glass of water just by standing in the rain. Adding to its impressive survival skills, the thorny devil has a false head on its back to confuse predators. When threatened, it tucks its real head between its forelegs, leaving the fake one in its place. The thorny devil's adaptations are nothing short of amazing, truly showcasing the wonders of evolution. Now that's a real-life desert warrior. But the next creature on our list is all about the cold. Number 7 on our list is the Arctic fox, a master of disguise. This small creature, native to the Arctic regions of the Northern Hemisphere, boasts a unique ability to change its fur color according to the season. This is not just a fashion statement but a survival tactic that aids in camouflage. In the dead of winter, when the landscape is blanketed in snow, the Arctic fox sports a brilliant white coat. This allows it to blend seamlessly with the snowy backdrop, becoming near invisible to predators and prey alike. As the seasons change and the snow gives way to the green of spring and summer, the fox's fur follows suit. It transforms into a brown or gray shade, matching the earth and rocks around it. This color-changing ability makes the Arctic fox a formidable survivor in its harsh and ever-changing habitat. A real-life chameleon, right? But our number 6 is a real head-turner. At number 6 we have the Proboscis monkey, known for its distinctive feature. Now when we say distinctive, we're talking about a nose that's hard to ignore. This remarkable primate sports a nose that can grow up to 7 inches long. That's right, 7 inches. And no, it's not just for show. You see, in the world of proboscis monkeys, a big nose is a big deal. Males with larger noses are more likely to attract females. It's believed the sizable schnoz amplifies the male's call, making him more alluring to potential mates. Quite the pickup line, isn't it? But it's not all about looks. The proboscis monkey's nose also helps regulate body temperature in the hot, humid habitat of Borneo's mangrove swamps. It's a natural air conditioning system and a mating call amplifier all in one. Talk about standing out in a crowd, but our top 5 are even more exceptional. Starting the top 5, meet the Leafy sea dragon, the master of disguise underwater. This unique creature, native to the southern and western coasts of Australia, boasts an incredible camouflage technique that keeps it safe from predators. The leafy sea dragon's body is adorned with leaf-like protrusions, mimicking the appearance of floating seaweed. These extraordinary appendages, ranging from a vibrant green to a dull brown, blend seamlessly into the underwater forest of seaweed and kelp formations. This perfect camouflage not only protects the leafy sea dragon from predators, but also allows it to sneak up on its prey. Extremely delicate and slow-moving, these creatures rely heavily on their camouflage. They drift in the water, swaying back and forth just like a piece of floating seaweed, fooling both predators and prey alike. An intriguing example of nature's genius, the leafy sea dragon exemplifies the art of survival in the vast underwater world. Now that's a clever disguise, but wait till you see our number 4. At number 4 we have the narwhal, often called the unicorn of the sea. Now you might be wondering, why the unicorn? Well, it's all about that long spiral tusk. But here's a fun fact. It's not a horn, but a tooth. This elongated spiraled tooth can grow up to 10 feet long. Imagine having a tooth that long. It's like having a giant ice pick attached to your face. But this isn't just for show. The narwhal's tusk is sensitive, packed with nerve endings, and it functions as a sensory organ, helping the narwhal detect changes in its environment. But here's the truly unique part. Only about 1 in 500 female narwhals grow a tusk, making it a predominantly male trait. And sometimes a male narwhal will grow not 1 but 2 tusks. Talk about showing off. A real-life unicorn, isn't it? But our top 3 are even more magical. Coming in at number 3, meet the pangolin, the only mammal covered in scales. These scales, unlike anything you'd find on reptiles, are made of keratin, the same material that makes up our hair and nails. This keratin armor, covering the pangolin from head to tail, serves a unique and vital function: protection. When threatened, the pangolin can roll into a tight ball, presenting an impenetrable shield of scales to potential predators. Even big cats and hyenas struggle to penetrate this defensive sphere. These scales are so tough, they can even withstand machete blows, proving to be a literal lifesaver for these creatures. Here's a fun fact. The word pangolin comes from the Malay word penguling, meaning one who rolls up. Quite fitting, don't you think? So the next time you think about innovative defense mechanisms, remember the pangolin, a mammal that turned keratin into a suit of armor. Talk about a unique defense mechanism, but our number 2 is even more extraordinary. At number 2, we have the Okapi, also known as the forest giraffe. This unique creature hails from the dense rainforests in the heart of Africa. It's a striking sight with its velvety, deep chocolate brown coat, contrasted by horizontal zebra-like stripes on its hindquarters and legs. But don't let the stripes fool you into thinking it's a close relative of the zebra. It's actually the only living relative of the giraffe. One of its most distinctive features is its long, prehensile tongue. This tongue, much like its cousin the giraffe's, is so long that the okapi can lick its own ears. It uses this extraordinary tongue to strip leaves from trees, even from the most intricate branches. The okapi is a testament to the wonders that nature holds, a creature that seems like it's been borrowed from a fantasy book. A real-life mythical creature, right? But our number 1 is the most unique of them all. And finally at number 1, we have the platypus, the mammal that lays eggs. Now isn't that a head-scratcher? This extraordinary creature hails from the land down under Australia, and it's a bundle of surprises. With a body that seems like a mix-and-match project from Mother Nature herself, the platypus boasts a duck-like bill and a beaver-like tail. But it doesn't stop there. The platypus is one of the rare mammals that lay eggs. Yes, you heard it right. While most mammals give birth to live young, the platypus prefers to do things a little differently. It lays eggs, which incubate for about 10 days before the tiny jelly bean-sized babies hatch. These babies are called puggles, and aren't they just the cutest? A true marvel of nature, isn't it? And that concludes our countdown of the top 10 most unique animals in the world. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of our planet.